I'm Dennis Wirth of the Comedy Kitchen, and you've just entered the oven. Welcome! Today's special guest is Mary Ellen Rinaldi. Welcome to the Comedy Kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
You all excited, yeah?
Yeah, I really am. I'm very excited to be cooking.
Says you said you don't know how to cook much, right?
No.
But now you do. So we're going to make up some Singapore rice noodles today, and you're going to go home and cook this for your husband, then he'll think you're a great cook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound confident about that, but we'll get going on that.
I like to make him think I'm not a cook, so this way I never have
He takes you out to eat that way, right? You get a lot of trips out. Does he do the cooking at the house?
He does all the cooking at home.
Oh, okay. So
he's
like
Italian.
me. Right? Does he like to eat or like to cook?
He likes to cook.
Okay, I like to cook. I love to eat, baby. Oh,
both. Yeah. He likes both. Yeah.
All right, it is the Comedy Kitchen. We do the cook thing, we do the comedy thing. We get started. Tell the folks, how'd you get started out in comedy?
Oh, wow. I always tell people the drive overtook the fear. I wanted to be a comedian for a long time, and one day I just said, all right, I'm doing this. But I've been in and out of this business more than anyone. Started in '85 in Houston, Texas. Got married, had children, so now I'm back full time.
That having children thing will slow you right down, won't it?
It kills you.
Take a little break and then we'll come back. Yeah. But you having fun now that you're back?
Yeah, I am.
It's a real fun hobby, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a hobby. It is something I just love doing, and it's, you know, shoe money.
It's addictive too. You know, once you do it, you can't wait to get back up there and do it again.
Yeah.
It's like it's addictive. All right, so Singapore rice noodles. What do we need? Rice noodles, right? So you want to open that up?
Yep.
We got some water going right here. We've heated some water up, as you can tell. And you just want to pour those right in the water.
Like pasta.
Almost, but they're rice.
Oh.
So you're not beating your husband up with those strong hands of yours, are you?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Now we're getting there.
This is good. I like this.
Who thought the toughest part of cooking would be opening the bag, right? Who knew? I just, you know.
All right,
You're there.
Okay.
Just pour them right in. Gently, because we don't want no burns here in the Comedy Kitchen. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, pro now. This is great.
It's hard.
Hardest part's over. You get the rice noodle in the water, it's just downhill from there, Marianne. I'll tell you right now. Okay.
All right, what do I do with this?
All right, so all the years you've been doing comedy, what's one of your favorite memories in comedy?
Opening for Huey Lewis in the News.
You listen to the news?
Yeah.
The power of love.
Yeah,
All right. Well, where'd you do that at?
In Rhode Island, at the
really?
like the Ocean State Theater. It's those big outside theaters they used to have, and that was like my first big, huge show.
Really?
And my parents were there, and I'd been, you know, I mean, I did
the nerves were like,
Oh yeah.
A little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
So how'd it go?
It was great.
Yeah, did you get to meet Huey backstage and everything?
No,
Yeah, it's
well,
like that sometimes.
you know,
Just
I
go
was
do your
like-
thing and get out of here.
I was like, I just let Huey close for me.
Oh,
But you
okay.
know what I loved about it the best? They rope you off, and you go down this rope,
Yeah.
just like you're some superstar, too.
Sure.
And I was loving that.
Yeah, I did a show up in Alaska, and I was like treating with Carla Bove, and it was like first class all the way, so it was cool.
Yeah.
It's good when you make dreams like that come true, though, you know?
Yeah. And you make people happy. I mean, I have people come up to me all the time and say, I had such a miserable day. I was so unhappy today. I didn't want to be here. I came here. You made me laugh. And you
It's
know
always
as
good to
well
put a
as I
smile on
know,
someone's face, yeah.
That's the whole idea.
We can't cure your problems, but we can make you forget about them for about
For
an
a
hour
little
and a half.
while.
So
For a
you're a
little
couple
while.
hours,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, now, Mom is a big part of the Comedy Kitchen. I asked her to get me some baby shrimp, but you know what?
Wow.
We got some big shrimp, because that's all they had. But here at the Comedy Kitchen,
Well, she got a
we
big
improvise, we adapt, overcome. I love, give it up for Mom.
Yeah!
I love Mom, okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to have trouble opening the bag.
Oh, yeah. See, you're making fun
It's
of
a
me,
double
huh?
peel. All right, I thought it was a single peel. Well, you know, the baby shrimp wouldn't have been that bad. There we go. All right, so do you mind touching shrimp? Are you scared? I'll touch one to show you the shape, okay? I'm gonna take a
We're
few
not cleaning
shrimp
them, are we?
and
Okay, I'm taking some out too
this
on my
over
board.
right on your board.
Oh. Oh, we do everything together.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like a friendship deal here on the Comedy Kitchen. We work together to get to my
We work
favorite part in the
together.
end, the eating part, Mary
Me
Ellen.
too. Me too. It's why I'm here. Okay.
All right, you got that? All right. Now, they've already ripped the heads off in the store, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel back the skin here. See a little skin? You want to peel that all the way back.
All right, got it.
And once you got it peeled as good as you can.
Oh, yeah, all right then. Ugh.
This is a fun job, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, then when you get to the bottom, you want to squeeze the tail and just pull it off like that.
Oh, like when you eat them.
Exactly.
Okay, I got this. Good.
They've already taken the vein out of the middle for us, so that makes it easy. All right. How you looking over there?
Loving it.
Loving every minute of it. Loving! That's not a Huey Lewis song, is it? Once we get that, we're going to launch him in our bowl right there.
Oh.
Do-do-do. So as we're going here, when you were young and thinking about doing comedy, who were some of the mainstream comics who inspired you to want to give it a go?
You know, I wanted to be a comedian. I went to see George Carlin at
The Master.
the same place I performed. Oh, look, I threw the skin in. I went to see George Carlin, and, you know, I was about 16, and I said, oh, wow, it's too bad somebody already has that job, because I would like that job. Like, duh.
I saw George about the Hampton Casino Ballroom about a month before he passed away, and still he brought
was
it, even at his
fabulous.
age.
I know, he was
Did what he
a
loved to do until the
genius.
day he died.
How fabulous.
So is there anybody else besides George Carlin, or was it just he?
I
He
love
was your
Joan
main
Rivers.
guy?
I love Joan Rivers. I
Joan
mean, how do
Rivers.
you not love Joan Rivers as a woman?
Yeah, she was the legend of comedy.
But she was never. I mean, it took her so long to make it and become Joan Rivers.
But you know what
She
they said about her?
struggled.
She was a survivor, you know? It's like she went up, she went down, but she never went away. That was
That's
what
me.
counted. That's in comedy right
I say
there.
that to my husband all the time. I say, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, but I'm still
You
going
survive,
forward.
that's what you
yeah,
do.
I'm still going forward.
All right,
What do I do with these things?
got a paper towel for
Oh,
you.
good, because
I just throw them in front of the cutting board right there. We make a mess in the comedy kitchen, but you know what? That's half the fun.
oh,
Good. All right, so here's what we're going to do, is we can grab a few back out of there now that we got them done. Grab a couple.
take more. All right,
Yeah,
I
just
get
set
it.
them back.
All
You
right.
just want to clean off your cutting board. And we're just going to cut them up a little bit. You can grab your knife here, maybe cut them into 4/4 and make them into baby shrimp, because if you don't have baby shrimp, then we cut them into small shrimp, which is all good.
Got it.
Do-do-do.
2 E. 3, 4.
All right.
So who's your favorite comic?
Sam Kinison, without a doubt. He was the guy, wild man. I loved him.
I can see that.
I
can
liked
see that
all
with you, yeah.
comedy, but that guy had me catching my breath in tears, and I would have watched comedy, but I got to the point when I saw him, I had to give it a try. So
Yeah.
he was the man. All right, we got one more in here.
Is that mine? Oh, yeah.
Can be yours now, see?
Okay.
And we'll throw the pieces right back in there.
So, bigger here. Oops. There's the 2-second rule.
You're doing good. Okay. So I know some nights are better than others in comedy. Some nights you hit the hecklers, you hit the drunks. What's one of the craziest? We've had some crazy stories here on the Comedy Kitchen.
I
What's
think I probably have one of the
craziest
best,
thing that ever
craziest
happened to you?
stories. All right, it's kind of a long one, but in a nutshell, I was doing a bad gig, hell gig. Can you say that here? Is
Sure.
that okay? In
Comedy Kitchen? Can you
Foxborough, Massachusetts, at a biker pool bar.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't know we were having comedy.
Well, I don't care if you laugh, just don't mug me there. That's
Well,
right.
it was awful. It was just horrible. So but you had to do your time. If you don't do your time, you're not going to get paid. So all I did was watch my time. I got done. Then the owner decided he didn't want to pay me because he didn't feel. He kept saying to me, "How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this?" Trying to intimidate me. So we went in the back
That's
room.
when you bust up the biker bar,
I
right?
did. No, I did. I went in the back room. I was so mad. He had the money on the counter. I took the money and I punched him in the face.
That's right. You got paid and you got some satisfaction.
I did. And I ran out of there. I was like, I can't believe I did this. And all the comics from then called me, who was the guy?
Tough guy, Mary Ellen. Don't mess with Mary
Marciano. Who
Ellen.
was the
Rocky
boxer?
Marciano.
They used to call me Rocky after that, Rocky Marciano.
See that?
But
Don't
yeah,
mess
I
with
was
comics.
pretty- yeah, don't mess with comics. I needed that money. I needed that money to get home.
There you go. A little bit of salt, just a couple shakes
Oh,
on
in
top
here?
of the shrimp. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Oh,
Unless you want a
oh,
heart
sorry.
attack. You don't want to have a heart attack. Okay.
No. Okay. But overall, it's been a great run.
All right, we got a little bit of white pepper, couple shakes of that right over the shrimp there.
Oh, white
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oops, sorry.
Couple
Whoa.
shakes.
I'm Italian, everything's hot.
All right, this is all good. All right, you got an onion over there.
Oh, right there.
All right, you want to cut that up a little bit for maybe half an onion's all we need.
A half an onion?
Well, if even that. Maybe cut the onion in half, then peel it.
All right. This is a lot of work.
Well, you know, if you want to get to the good part to eat, you got to go through the tough part.
All right, I'll do this.
All right, there you go. You want to pass me the scallions right there, and I'll get going on the scallions while you're getting going on the onions.
I got this.
Thank
This is actually
you.
kind of fun.
See, what else are you going to do on a Saturday morning, right?
I know.
So, on the local scene, who are some of your favorite comics on the local scene to work with?
My best favorite comic is Tony V.
Tony V, legend of the Boston comedy scene.
And he's not only so amazingly talented, he's a really good guy, and he really helps people. He's
I was just going to say, that's one thing I'm big about Tony. He gives back to the young
How do I
comics.
cut these onions?
How do you
Like
cut
this?
them? Yeah, long ways, then maybe just dice them so we get little chunks the other way.
He's really good. I like him. When I started, he was really good. And the new guys, I don't really know a lot of the new guys because I'm not really in the clubs. I do a lot of my own stuff. Like I produce my own shows. That's why I understand how hard this is. And I do my own shows, my own marketing, and you know, either collect the money or pay out.
Then you get to work with who you want to work with. You don't get
Yeah.
stuck working with people you'd rather not work with.
Well, there's no one I really rather not work with.
A few people I'd rather not work with, but shit, we're not going to get into that here on the Comedy Kitchen. All right, you can throw those right in with our scallions there if you want to.
Okay, just the hands.
Just there you go.
There's some more.
So other than Tony V, any other comics you enjoy working with, or who's your circle? It's your circle of comics, we call it here in the.
My circle of comics are mostly, I don't know. You're really killing me here. My circle of comics. You know,
I'm not trying.
I'm 58. I'm starting to have the brain stuff where I don't remember stuff.
Okay.
I know my circle of comics. Well, I came from the olden days. I was in Boston in the 80s, so I like Frank Cenarelli, Don Gavin, Louis C.K. I worked
Godfathers.
with Louis C.K., the Godfathers. I worked with Lenny Clark. I love Lenny Clark. He was cool.
He's the top of the Boston comedy scene.
Christine Hurley right
Haven't
now
met
is
Christine
the
yet, but I hear
top-
she's a sweetheart.
She's
yeah.
one of the top, probably the top women right now in the industry in Boston. She's got a great career going.
Well, you know what? You're in the Comedy Kitchen circle now, so
Now
where do you go from
I've made
there,
it.
right?
I've made it, yeah. Okay, so
All right,
how
looking
long
good.
does it take for these
That's
noodles
it. That's
to
our
cook?
next step. Is what we're going to do is we're going to swap out here.
All right.
All right, we're going to get our strainer over here. And do you have the willpower to try and strain those noodles over there?
From here to here?
Yeah, we're going to try.
Oh, wow, this isn't hot. That's good.
Like Mission Impossible.
It's just like pasta.
Whamma jamma!
Yeah, I did it.
See that?
All right, cool.
Wasn't as hard as you thought it would
Do you
be.
want to put this back in?
Well, we got to give it a good drain here. So we're gonna give it
But I work clean. A lot of times when I'm
It's not easy to do. Watching Sam Kinison, I don't always work clean.
Yeah, that was your. No, I work very clean. I don't swear because I do enough of it off stage than to do it on stage. So.
You know what? You can set that back.
Oh. Okay. Oops. I got something on my face.
That's the power of cooking right there. Okay. We'll pour that back in here.
Wow.
Set this over here. Going to set this over here. Got a little bit of sesame oil over there, the little green bottle. Pour maybe 2 tablespoons over the rice noodle there, if you would, please. You enjoying this so far?
I love this. 2 tablespoons. 1, 2.
It was about 4, but hey, that's okay. We're going. So you want to stir that in there a little bit.
Oh, look,
give it
you
a.
got spoons right here.
So
Oh,
we
sorry.
got the smiley face. You like
Okay,
that, don't you?
stir this up,
In
yeah.
the Comedy Kitchen, we get it all going on. Look at you going like an old pro.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it smells good.
So, what are some of your favorite dishes when you go out to eat? What do you enjoy ordering? What's your
I mean,
main
we're
thing?
Italian, so, and my husband, I got to say, my husband's an amazing cook. My husband comes from
What are
Italy.
some of his favorite dishes that he makes?
Veal Parmesan, chicken
Okay.
Parmesan, chicken piccata. He does a lot of seafood stuff. We do a lot of seafood.
You should know, see the woman. Hey, hubby, get in the kitchen, make me
Oh, he
something.
cooks.
Hey, he's a good cook.
It relaxes him, he says.
See that?
And I'm the prep cook.
Now you're all relaxed here in the comedy kitchen. All right, we got a couple peppers over there. You've got a red pepper and a green pepper, so which one would you rather cut?
I like the red. You
All right,
can
I'll
take
take the green whamma jamma. Let's do it.
Wow, this is... So we're cutting the peppers.
Yeah, cut it in half.
What are we making?
Half a pepper. Singapore rice noodle.
Oh, okay.
You're not paying attention much on the comedy kitchen, are you? Because I've already told you that.
All right. We're making Singapore rice noodles.
This is good. It'll all make sense in the end. It may not make sense now, but in the end, it's all going to make sense. So, all the years you've been doing comedy, if there was one thing you could take back in comedy, what's one thing you'd take back?
Take back meaning what?
Well,
Would do it different?
anything, yeah, you'd do it different, wish you hadn't done it maybe, or you'd change something about it. Is there anything you'd change?
Oh, so much I
It's
would
funny,
change.
right?
Because it's a business. One of the things I
Yeah.
never really...
Dirty business.
It's a tough business. It's a very, very tough business. And I think that, you know, I always thought I was going to be famous by the time I'm now.
In the comedy kitchen, I mean, gee, we're hitting 100,000 televisions here, come on.
That's what I thought this is going to do.
You're on the big time now, Mary Ellen.
It's work. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work.
It's a
And
job, yeah,
It's a
nobody gives you
job.
that.
It's job. And I remember someone said to me, it's called show business, not show fun. But in the bottom of it all, I'm a little girl from Rhode Island, and I don't think moving to LA or moving to New York, that wasn't for me. That definitely wasn't
Stay
for me.
true to your roots, right?
It was. Stay true to my roots. Now my son is 25. Lives in, I don't know, where is that place? South Carolina.
You don't know where your son lives? Okay.
What's his name?
We don't keep track after a while.
My son,
They get old, they're going around.
What's his
Come
name?
on.
He lives in South Carolina. He's got his own house, got his own life. And now this is my turn. This is my life now. What do I do with these?
Right in the bowl here.
Oh. So this is what I'm doing now. You know, doing different programs.
You're doing cook. You got time now, right? We got the kitchen, you got time.
Oh, look at mine are different from yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's half the fun of cooking. Nothing's ever the same. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Oh,
We
we're
have
good?
enough now.
Oh,
It
jeez.
is perfect. Okay, you know what, Mary Ellen? We have a portion of the show that is called Funny Food Questions. You ready for a funny food question?
Yeah.
Let's do the funny food question. All right, Mary Ellen, if you went grocery shopping and you came home with some Crusties,
Crusties.
what do you think you'd be coming home with?
Crusties?
Crusties.
Crusties. Crusties. Fish.
Fish?
Crabs.
Coming home with fish. Let's take a look. What would you be coming home with? Some pancake mix. Some Crusties pancake mix.
We have those at home.
Would you eat Krusty's pancakes?
Absolutely love
Because I
them.
don't want crusty pancakes. You know, I want the fresh pancakes, but
Yeah. They're good, though. Yeah. Crusties.
who's in charge of marketing at the Krusties? I don't know. Back to our recipe. It's not going to be crusty.
I like
Don't you
that.
even worry about that. All right, so we're going to get some heat going here. And as we do that, we have some pre-cooked pork over here that I actually brought from the restaurant I work at. Going to give you a piece of pork.
Oh,
Gonna
this
give
stuff is good.
me a piece
yeah.
of pork. We're going to cut that up into little thin stripes if you
Little
could.
thin stripes. Got it.
Little thin stripes.
I think that's right.
And what are some of your hot spots? Where do you like to go to eat when you go out to eat? What's
I got to be very honest. I like going in my kitchen. My husband's an amazing cook.
Okay.
I have to. People
Well,
say,
I know.
Well, the joke is amongst my friends is if you're invited to the Rinaldi's house for dinner,
You go.
you've been
You don't miss
honored.
out on that,
You
right?
don't miss out on that.
That's an
You
Italian
don't miss
thing,
out on
right?
that. Yeah. Well, he's from Italy, and you know he cooks pure.
Well, I know on the comedy scene, though, you're out and you travel a lot, and some nights you get free meals with the show or
Oh, I
something.
love that part.
Yeah, sure. That's my favorite
Oh,
part.
like I
but,
said,
What are
he's-
some
yeah.
of the places you got the best meal at on the road?
Oh wow, that's a tough question.
We have tough questions here in the comedy kitchen, Marilyn.
Best
You have
meal
no
on the
idea.
road, best meal. Well, you know what? I got to say, that's one thing about being in comedy and working for corporate, because you do a lot of corporate stuff, is you have to absolutely have a driving love for chicken.
Okay.
Chicken. That's all you get.
Chicken?
Chicken. Yeah.
My mom actually ran into our director at a chicken place yesterday, but we're not going to say who likes chicken around here. But hey, chef likes chicken. Okay, Mary Ellen,
Yeah.
we got the cut pork. Okay, here we go. The magic's about to happen. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a pinch of salt into our water here, if
Like
you
a
would.
little bit now, like.
Just a pinch, a little bit more than that. A little bit more. Beautiful. We know what a pinch is here now. All right, we got our bean sprouts over there if you want to open those up in that bag. See, we're rolling here on the comedy
I know,
kitchen.
I like this. All right, so they smell good too. Put them
Maybe,
in here?
yeah, just about, not all, maybe a quarter of the bag we want in there.
I'm not good at measuring.
One more handful.
I'm
That's
really
beautiful,
not
beautiful,
good at
right
measuring.
there. All right, so, well, if the people want to check you out, you have a website, a Facebook, YouTube, anything like that?
I don't have a website because I'm in the process of changing it, but I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Mary Ellen D. Petrello. Mary like the Virgin, Ellen like the comedian. Oh, Rinaldi. I'm sorry, I'm married. Mary.
I forgot where my kid lives. I forgot I'm married.
I'm married. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that. Mary Ellen Rinaldi. Mary like the Virgin, Ellen like the comedian, Rinaldi like the sauce.
Okay.
And you know what I have, and I've been doing this, is I just started this little group, and you know, in Facebook you have these groups, and I started a group called I50+, little I 50 with a plus sign, and it was for women over 50, and I did it about 6 months ago, and I have over 1,000 women on this site.
Oh.
And I think I reached something that I'm starting to realize. Women over 50, we're trying to find out who we are again. The kids are gone. You know, we're married, and some of the marriages are really good. Some of the marriages are okay. I'm not.
I've had a bad, no, I wasn't there. I've had a few girlfriends.
Yeah. And
That's another
this
episode.
group is just growing, and I think I'm going to be really focusing on this group because I'm realizing what all the stuff the women are saying is it's a major change in your life now.
Sure.
And we're not. I read this book about women changing. Well, she's like a professor. I'm like, you're a professor. You can do what you want. But the average woman that's over 50, we're looking for who we are. We've lost ourselves.
Youth gives you a lot of things in life, and wisdom gives you a lot of things in life. And
Absolutely.
as you get older, you make
Now
up
we
for
have
it with the wisdom.
So
absolutely.
that's been my little baby for lately. We do video conferencing. We're doing a book club. It's amazing. We have a book club, an online book club with about 40 women, and it's just amazing. It's all online.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get a drain on those bean sprouts. Remember to drain something? Boom.
This is, yeah, hold on. One, two, three. I got it. You know what we can do? I can teach my group how to cook now.
See that? They're going to make the Singapore rice noodles.
Singapore.
Look at you go, huh?
I got it. Now I put them back in here?
No, you can just set the strainer on top.
Oh.
I'll stretch this around because you
good.
have no idea what I'm talking about.
No,
do you?
not at all.
All right, now, Mary Ellen,
Okay, yeah, here we go. Whew.
we actually have a mascot here on the Comedy Kitchen.
Ah.
His name is Bobo Banana. He's our banana on the street. He's at local restaurants doing food reviews.
Oh, cool.
And you've seen a few episodes. You know
I've
Bobo
seen
Banana?
episode- Yep.
You want to check out where Bobo's at?
Yes.
Where you at, Bobo? I'm down here at Bliss Organic Juice Bar on Lancaster Street in Leominster, Massachusetts. And I am here with Bobo Banana. And what are we reviewing today, Bobo? We have a banana split smoothie. Let's take a look at that. All right. And what's your review, Bobo? Good review on the banana split smoothie. Good review on the banana split
Yeah.
smoothie. And you know what? We actually filmed that right before we came up, and guess what I got here?
Did you bring one for the rest
That it
of
was
the other
good.
people?
Well, Lewis got one, our camera guy, and his son Julian's here and didn't get him one, so he's in trouble. But my son ain't here, so I'm not in trouble, but that's Lewis's problem, man. That's okay. All right, you know what? There is a point in cooking, Mary Ellen, we call it where the magic happens. You ready for the magic to happen?
I'm ready.
You ready for the magic?
I'm
Okay.
ready for magic.
We have in the big green bottle over there a little bit of olive oil. No. Yep.
How we use this?
Okay. Pour just about a tablespoon in there. Maybe just cover the red dot in the middle of the pan.
Oh, wow, cool.
No, that's not open. We got to pull the little thing off there. The safety seal, because we're safe here on the Comedy Kitchen.
You know, how long did you plan on this show to go for? Because I think I'm holding everything
Hey,
up.
you know, it goes into editing, and that's
All right,
the magic.
good.
All right, that's good. Right
wow.
there.
That's good.
And we're going to cover our pan. We got some soy sauce over there.
So where are you playing next?
Where am I playing next?
Yeah.
Probably in my living room. I don't know. No, hey, it's summertime. It's kind of slow. No, I got a show August 19th here in the lovely town of Leominster at the Elks Club with Jackie the Joke Man, and that's going to be a heck of a night there with Jackie the Joke Man from the Howard Stern Show coming. Comedy legend, right?
Yeah.
And we got a
very
soy
much.
sauce. All right.
Well, you have a lot of good stuff that you do. I always see you on Facebook.
I love helping out
Yeah,
charity
that's
gigs. That's
what
one
you
of my
do.
big things in
Yeah,
life. I love to
you're
give
always-
back.
and I
No,
think
we need the
that's
soy
very-
sauce.
oh,
All right.
I thought we did
A little
soy
bit on the
sauce.
shrimp
On
right
the
there.
shrimp? Huh. Like that?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things. It's
When you can do what you love to do and help
help
people
people.
out, that's the best. All right, here what
helping me.
we're
I'm
doing.
learning how to cook.
Putting the shrimp right in here. You hear the sizzling going? That's
about
the
the happy
magic
spoon?
of cooking.
Want to do this one? Oh, no, that one? Oh,
Oh, it
I
doesn't
see.
matter either way. So, years from now, when you get done your comedy career, you look back. Where do you want to end up in comedy? What are your goals? What do you want to be remembered for in comedy?
You know, that's interesting because I'm not really, I want to be remembered more for the person I am.
Okay.
You know, the children in my life are more important.
Sure, family
raising
comes
them.
first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm also to be someone that they go, she made me laugh. She made me happy, she made me laugh, but all of a sudden she listened, she knew who I was. So
Bring
it's
a little
not
bit of
just
joy
about
to
the
people's
stage.
life, and it's not even a
just about
job,
the
and-
stage, yeah.
You know, a lot of people say even if you don't hit the big time, you do what you love to do, you help people out. It don't get any better than that, right?
That's very important.
Gonna add
very
our pork
important.
in here, Mary Ellen.
There was one point where I thought I failed, and one
You
of my
never fail.
friends-
If you don't
that's
give
what
up,
she
you
said.
never fail.
Well, she said, why you, she says, you know, there's local theater, there's local talent, there's local musicians. She said, if everybody was a superstar, then who would be here?
There's a lot of bumps in the road, but if you don't give up, then you never fail, right?
And it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And I
All right.
want to measure it out, so I still have a home, and I still have, you know, and plus I have a husband who, you know, he works.
You got someone at home that loves you?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
a
it's all
trophy
about.
wife.
You're a trophy wife.
I'm
huh?
a trophy wife.
Pretty proud of herself over here.
I want to be a trophy wife.
Of course, you're a trophy wife. All right, we got some curry powder over there. If you want to get our teaspoon and the little, there you go. And you want to throw 1 teaspoon of curry in here.
A real teaspoon like this. Is this a teaspoon?
You got a teaspoon over
Right
there?
there. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, wow. That's a lot of
teaspoon.
curry, huh? Yeah.
That's for the taste, right? We got our bean sprouts.
So this is actually
It's actually what?
just like going to the
It's the
restaurant and get it.
magic moment. All right, so a
Ooh,
little bit
that
of sugar
smells
over here.
good.
Put a
my
teaspoon of
favorite.
sugar in here because
Yeah,
you want it
see?
sweet to eat. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
So where are some of the hot spots they can catch you at in comedy? What are your favorite rooms to play? Where do you?
You know, I've been doing a lot of churches.
Churches.
So if you want to go to a...
You better work cleaning a church, otherwise.
If you want to do a
Pow!
luncheon, yeah, I've been doing a lot of churches. I have a group of, there's about 3 or 4 of us that go in, and we do
Beautiful.
outreach programs, we
Okay.
do women's programs. I open with some stand-up. I have a couple of people that are really,
A little bit of rice soup.
really great speakers.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing. That's my focus, is to reach out to the churches and reach out to women's groups. I'm going to be at a Christian
people out,
women's
absolutely.
conference in Rhode Island. I never know the dates. See, that's why I'm not famous.
I know.
because
We do this
never-
so much, everybody's like, where you're at next? I got to check my schedule.
I
because
just say, look on
I'm on the
Facebook.
road so much, I'm really not sure where I'm at half the time. But
Yeah. Once I book it, it's in the calendar, and then it's done.
We're having
but I
fun.
do work quite a bit.
okay.
I do conferences. I also do speaking, so that's...
Public speaking? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm either a keynote opener or a keynote close.
Sure.
And basically it's been focusing on, that looks really good.
See how it's the magic comes together here?
Oh my
Nobody gets it in the beginning. In the end,
Oh, I'm cooking.
we get there.
I'm a cook.
See? You think you could make this for your husband now?
No.
If I gave you the recipe? No?
No.
Okay. Well, at least
He
you're
only
honest.
likes Italian food. He won't eat anything
Here's what you do. You get home and you say, hubby, here's the recipe. You go make me some Singapore rice noodle. You watch the Comedy Kitchen, then you
When I
make it
was
for me.
leaving the house, he took a picture of me and he posted on Facebook and said, she's going to do a cooking show. Now
right.
that's the joke.
That's the joke right there. All right. You ready for my favorite part of the show?
The eating.
You knew the favorite part of the show. A lot of people have to ask me, what is your
Nothing.
favorite part of the show?
I've been watching the
You
show.
know the favorite part of the
It
show.
looks good.
We got a fork for you,
Thank you.
fork for me,
A
plate
red
for
fork, a
you,
red plate.
plate for me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Thank you. Ladies first.
Of course, ladies first.
Little more noodles.
A little more of the noodles. Do-do-do.
So now do you tell people the
Little bit
recipe?
for
Do they
me.
get to look it up online?
Well,
How
they
do
can watch the
find
show,
out?
and if you follow along on the show, guess what? They get to do what we're about to do right now.
Bon appetito.
Bon appetit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Whamma jamma. Mary Ellen, thank you so much for being on the show.
Dennis, thank you for having me.
All right,
This
you've
is
been
delicious.
nice enough to boo the cooking part here. Would you be nice enough to give the folks at home some of your stand-up?
I can do that.
She can do that, and we will be right back.
Oh, thank you. Yep, let me get ready. All right.
All right. Welcome back. Now you know how to make the Singapore rice noodle dish. You can cook that up at home and enjoy it. Be sure to check out my website, www.denniswirth.webs.com, Joke in the Box Comedy Clubs, and there's a part in cooking when we call the magic moment of cooking, and there's a part in comedy we call magic. Please help me welcome the comedy magic of my friend, the very shorter than me, Mary Ellen Rinaldi. Go
Thank you,
ahead.
Dennis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I always like to start off with something that everybody can relate to. Mothers. Yeah. I didn't have that cookie baking, ice cream making, bring your friends over, let's have fun kind of mom. I had the cigarette smoking, coffee drinking, get out of the house, I'm gonna kill you kind of mom. Oh no, if my mother was a mother today with kids in school, she'd be in prison. Yeah. She drove the station wagon with the 8 kids. You know, remember that? She had a yardstick on the dashboard. She drove like this. I swear to God, I'll kill you. Get closer, right now. I'll kill you, I'll kill you. Yeah, she was such a loving mom. Oh, I might have a hot flash while I'm up here, so don't get nervous if my eyebrows start sliding down my face. Don't worry about it. Yep. I remember my mother, when I was going through puberty, she was so nice. She sat down and said, "You're becoming a woman. Any questions?" No. I'll figure it out on the streets. So I was going through menopause. I call her up. I'm like, "Mom, what's happening?" She goes, "Oh, yeah. You're becoming your father." Thanks. I always knew I never wanted to turn out like her. I had no idea he was the only other option. It's such a tough time in your life. I'm 58 years old. All this stuff is happening. You know what I realized, too? It's you become nondescript. Did you ever notice that? No one ever pays attention. Then I started thinking, I could rob a bank. Nobody would know. I'd walk in, get the money, walk out. They'd call the police. The police would say, "What's the perpetrator look like?" And they'd go, "She wasn't hot." So I'm married. I've been married now for 27 pounds. Thank you. My husband keeps complaining. My husband's from Italy. He's Italian. He's Italian from Italy. So my name now is Mary Ellen Rinaldi. That is double Italian. I grew up Italian. My grandfather, when he came to the country, he bought all this land, and every time one of his sons got married, they built a house, and then when the son's son got married, they built another house. And so I didn't really grow up in an Italian neighborhood. We were the Italian neighborhood. So we loud, very loud. Italians are very loud. My parents live in Florida, and when they first moved there, they lived in a community where it was really, really nice, and then they got evicted because, it's my parents. No, those are my parents. Yeah, my parents don't like rules or regulations. I realize that they're like the white trash of parents. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. So this is my job. It's a great job. It's the only job I've never been fired from, because I've been fired from every job I ever had. No, I used to get embarrassed, and then I started thinking, it's a trait. You know what I like to do? I love going on job interviews because you get to talk about yourself for about an hour. And they always ask those questions. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Driving a better car. What is the one thing that you are really good at? Lying. I'm a good liar. People believe me. Now, have you ever had a problem at work where you figured it out yourself and were able to make some changes? No. Not at all. I start the problems at work. Oh, what type of person are you? Lazy. Very lazy. Then you don't get the job. But you know what I miss about not working for someone? I miss calling in sick. Because you know we all love to call in sick, don't we? Come on, we all love to call in sick. And you can't be an amateur about calling in sick. You have to be a pro. See, you don't call in sick on a Friday afternoon when it's 95 degrees. I mean, come on, pay attention. Look at the weather, okay? Start that crap on Tuesday. What you do is Tuesday, you come back from lunch, and you go, ooh, I don't feel good. Did you eat the fish? I don't know. Wednesday, you show up with no makeup on. They're like, are you okay? What's wrong? I don't know, I don't feel good. Thursday, you show up in your pajamas. I barely got out. Friday, you call in, but you can't call in standing up. You can't call in, hi, it's Mary Ellen. You gotta bend over, because your voice changes. You call in and go, hi, it's Mary Ellen, I can't make it to work. I don't know, I think it's the fish. Then you go and da 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 da. All of a sudden you're better. Yeah. So this is my job. I like this job because you only do it in minutes. It's a minutes job. Well, you go to other jobs and they're like, well, how many hours a week do you want to work? I don't work hours. I work minutes. I can do 45 minutes a day, but I will need lunch. It's my time. Before I leave, I want to wrap up with a quote by one of my favorite authors, Anonymous. And it's God's gift to us is our talent, and what we do with that talent is our gift to the world. This is mine. Thank you. Back to our host, Dennis.
Thank you so much for being on the Comedy Kitchen, Mary Ellen. I want to thank the crew. I want to thank the studio audience. Most of all, I thank you at home. Until next time, eat well and laugh well, folks. Good night.
Good night.